can't be opened on this side.
Cool. So we're gonna go further into the creepy basement. No, that's not what I'm meant to do.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Okay, then. Sorry, just checking something real quick, guys. Okay. Oh, what?
The power's off.
Okay. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Okay. So Thomas Zane was establishing an artist commune. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Rivals is going alright. I'm gonna stop shooting though. Probably a good idea at some point. But I hope you're having fun. Okay. We're looking for a fuse. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. There's something down here. I just know there is. 273. 273. Okay. Okay.
There. Power's back on.
Oh, good God. This game is real fucking scary.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Okay. Okay. Oh, there was something back there too. Oh, I don't want to have to go through the basement again. Oh God, it's freaky down here. I don't like it. Rose, spare fuse is now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. No?
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Tom Zane, but in Finnish. I wish I could read Finnish subtitles. Oh, this is the cult. Freaky. All right. Okay, I think it's time to get out of here. Right. That banister freaks me out every time. Okay, that's enough rivals for today. It was fun though, and I got to level 12. Nice! You started at 7. That's some good progress. Where's the breaking noises coming from? Okay. Let's save here. Mostly because Opal is scared. Alright, Ati's got nothing to say. Oh, I really don't like this. I really don't like it. Yeah, Saga, Opal's not having much fun either. And I played proper matches instead of fighting against practice AI. Oh, cool. Good job. Honestly, like, I am terrible at PvP stuff. I really don't like it. So.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. Can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone, the lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. Can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There is no more light. No more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He is such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving? Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever. Found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom. But it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. It's the first PvP game I've ever played, so that's been an experience. Yeah. PvP terrifies me, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Hey, I'm really proud of you for, like, stepping outside your comfort zone and playing it, though. Like, seriously.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection?
Mm-hmm.
Did she know about the Dark Presence?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
That was the
I'm
bright
guessing
place.
the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Wow, Tom does look like Alan.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Jesus. Looks like Cynthia was the one stealing all the fuses. That actually doesn't surprise me. Thank you. Been wanting to push myself a bit and do things that make me anxious. Yeah, and honestly, that's a really big one, because that's like, I don't know if I'll, that's something I would only do offline, and even then, I don't know.
Always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Like, PvP is something I might do offline, like off stream with friends, but yeah, it definitely is not something that I'm super comfortable doing. Wait.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love.
That's why I spent so much time doing practices before attempting to play against actual people. Yeah, that's fair.
Tom only had
I
eyes
just,
for Barbara.
I mean, you've watched me play
Barbara
this.
was
Like,
bad news.
when I get
Tom had
overwhelmed
seen
with
it in the
enemies, I just panic.
Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together
No,
now.
he didn't.
See
It's
the world.
Scratch.
She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Oh dear.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
I don't like it. Okay. Use the record in the jukebox. Mm. Come on. Shit. Alrighty then. I think I'm gonna go upstairs and grab a couple more flares because I hated that. That's weird. Why is it being weird? That's weird. It's being kind of glitchy. Okay. All right. I think we're only going to play for another half hour. Oh, actually, we might call it here. I don't know. The next step is an overlap. And those are always like a big fight. No, we'll push through.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole.
The overlap is on the
Driven by passion, raging like
Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out. Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the dark place's focus on art?
Rifles, record. Body of missing youth discovered in flooded banker. The local girl Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. The incident occurred during a gathering of local youth at the bunker. Nora was first reported missing by her parents Sunday morning when they discovered their daughter had not returned home the night before. Police were contacted and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident.